Frosty the barman, with his very foamy pint, and his dirty towel and smelly hands, and his eyes chock full of stress. On the 4th day of Christmas, my landlord gave to me 4 London Pride, 3 Czech pills, 2 Belgian beers, and a fresh golden glass of tea. Happy holidays! Today is the last sequential date until January the 2nd, 2034, because today is 12, 13, 14. Unless you're in England or anywhere else that does it properly, in which case it's just 13, 12, 14, and it's not even a thing. Today's festive tipple is London Pride. Not that. I'm talking about the beer, brewed by the Fuller's Griffin Brewery on the banks of the Thames in London. A lot of you have probably had this beer before because it's super well distributed across the UK. It's actually one of my favourite beers to buy. I mean, it's in every supermarket, and it's, along with Carlsberg Export, it's probably something that I'd happily drink if I can't find a 750-old Flemish beer served in a sock. The name London Pride actually comes from the Saxifraga erbium flower, nailed it, which during the Blitz of the 1940s in London found its roots in the bombing sites and would sprout up and gain the nickname London Pride. The beer followed shortly after. London Pride won the 1979 CAMRA Champion Beer of Britain Award, and since Fuller's won the same award for the ESB and the Chiswick Bitter, make them the only brewery to have won that award with 3 separate beers. It holds a special place in my heart because, personality plug, incoming. Earlier this year when I finished the London Marathon, I didn't want recovery pastes or electrolyte gels, I wanted a pint. And as I crossed that finish line, someone was there with a little shot of London Pride. It's probably the worst thing to have when you've been running for many, many days and hours. It took me 11 days. It's got a lovely copper colour, which you can't see because I've decided to blow the dust off my Dortmunder Union beer stein and drink it out of that. Tetanus. It's got a nice sweet honey flavour, it's really thirst quenching, quite bitter, and it's got a really nice subtle aftertaste. Just a perfect thirst quenching, marathon finishing, good old London bitter. Cracker joke. What's the most popular Christmas wine? I don't like Brussels sprouts. That's not bad. I like that. Good old pun. Play on words. Yeah, that's what a pun is. Gift guide for today from Not on the High Street is the Best of British Beer 4 Pint Magnum. There's nothing really else to say about this. It doesn't tell you what beer's in it. It promises that it's a microbrewery. It's about 4.5% golden ale. To be fair, if you're tackling this on your own, you probably couldn't care less what's in it. That's all for now. Remember, whatever you do today, take pride.